Getting my grind on. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning this in. Got some awesome special pieces over here. Clean them up. They're a little bit dirty, a little bit rusty. These were a special find from eBay for Blondie. These are the exhaust pieces. These are what hold the exhaust pipes to the cylinder head. Yeah, I didn't get them when I got the bike. I got the exhaust manifold because it was from something else. Cleaned them up. As you see, this one was really rusty. Backside was really rusty. I want the mounting flange on the back to be able to lock down tight. You see these slide in here. Good to go. Yeah, that's going to work great. Looking good. And of course, just starting off this morning. Let me go ahead and close this up here. It's raining outside. Probably shut this too because it was sprinkling. Now it's raining, making more noise. Give me a sit in my black rifle here. Yeah. So, this weekend so far has almost been, almost feels like I ran a marathon that also had some hurdles. I was running, jumping, back and forth, trying to figure things out. Lots to think about over here. A book of things to think about here. That's easy, just putting stuff back together. No big deal. I've done lots of those. This is a first. He's a first. I'm not sure if anybody's really ever done it to this level. And we're really, really close now, guys. Let me pan you around here and show you. I called some help. Shop is somewhat put back together now. It was a bit astray because I had stuff everywhere. Looking great over here with Dagwood and Blondie. They're loving life. And of course, I was thinking about moving them, but I let them just hang out because they wanted to watch the party over here. They whispered and said, "Hey, Ben, we want to hang out. We want to hang out with Mr. Soichiro. He's about the coolest person ever." This is the old motor, guys. New motor is in. Old motor is out and tipped up on its back. That's how I get to the back. I use that to support them, but actually they will sit there. The board's just sitting there too. Filters off, so I'm gonna check that. And I got my oils down here. Oils are gonna get looked through and cleaned up, or looked through and checked. I think the bottom end of this thing is not in the best shape because it's had a bunch of abuse by me and whoever raced it before me. But we're going to pop this pan off and I'm going to show you guys how this really works out. That's my turbo oil drain. And also too, I wanted to double check one thing over here, which we can probably do real quick here. Let me get my gloves on. I had them. Where did I put them? Done lost them yet again. Here they are. It's sitting right here, and I want to double check this case and everything. Just checking. Slip that around our new Outlaw 530. Bring this down here. Run it around here. Bring this around here. Slow that down. Bring that around. Just like that. And yeah, it looks like we're one off. Hang out there for 1 second. Yeah, we just need to adjust this forward a little bit. Let me get a wrench here. Here it is. Loosen the other side. Oh, there's my owl. Hootie hoo. Blowing his hootie. Not sure why I have an owl, but for some reason I have an owl that lives outside my house. I have lots of birds that I feed around here. If you guys ever hear them hooting, hootie hoo. Hootie hoo. We talk. Hootie hoo. Love my critters. He's out there having some fun in the rain today. Talking to somebody. Must be trying to whistle at his honey. Okie dokie. There we go. See if we can slide this up one more tooth here. Oh, it's so cross. Oh, it's so very cross. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And it moved it back forward, which I was kind of hoping to. I don't want to be too far back on my adjuster there. Yeah, that looks awesome. All right, let me just slide this in real quick so everybody stays up there, because I think we're on for good now. That looks great. Slide my matcher link in here. All right, and I'll put that back together. Got O-rings and stuff I got to slide on there. Let's come over here and show you guys this. This is my oil pan. Turbo drain line. Let me get my gun here so I can zip it off. Here we go. I pulled off the bottom bolts already because I can't really get to them with the gun in the car here. There we go. There we go. Hooty hoo! He's out there hollering. All right, there we go. Looking good. See if we got everybody loose here. Where's my big silly screwdriver? Here it is. See if we can get this to move at all. Yep, there we go. And kind of wanted to save this for you guys too. I'm not sure how bad it's going to be inside this pan. This bottom end I think is really worn because I was pretty hard on it, and the guy I got it from was pretty hard on it too. We got a little bit of oil in there. There goes our bolts. That's okay. There we go. They're in the pan. Wow, yeah, oh, what is that? There's a I don't even know what that is. That looks like a rock. Doesn't surprise me. I wonder if that was one of the problems with our transmission. Yeah, it sure looks like a rock. This guy did leave this engine outside for a long time. Wow. Rock, guys. And I see some other junk in here, but it just looks like gasket debris and, you know, whatnot. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Some junk. Set this side over here because this one is going on that one, going on the new engine. Because it has the turbo drain line. Set that over here so it's safe. And I have a new gasket for it too, because this gasket is a somewhat newer gasket, but yeah, it's going to stay on there. And got a little bit of debris down here. Yeah, it just looks like that's gasket material. When the gaskets come apart over time, it's just kind of fluffy, weird junk. And that gets stuck to our screen down here. But the screen is huge and there's plenty of room for that, so it's good to go. And actually everything else really isn't looking that bad. The primary chain looks really perfect. I was suspect of that because I couldn't do this. Now we can. Let me show you guys. That's the primary chain right there. Let me shorten my tripod here a little bit so we can get you guys in there. There we go. That's the primary chain right there. That's what connects the engine and the transmission. Oh, I can feel it's loose though. Oh yeah, okay, that should be tighter. It's definitely loose. Yeah, look at our... Can you guys see that? That spring should be way tighter on that tensioner. I can move it with my finger. Yeah, okay, that explains some. This is the oil pump relief. This is the oil pump. This is the suction side for where the sends the oil back up to the oil tank. The engines on these actually have two oil pumps, one over here, one over here. One is for the engine, one is for the return. There's a whole other pump that turns it back up, that sends it back up to the oil tank. They work really good. So we're good to go there, and actually it all looks, once again, CB750 looks great. So we're good. And next thing I'm going to do is just pull, there's some junk just from sitting there on the cart, but I'm going to pull this filter apart. And just looking down in there, I can see it doesn't look bad. So we'll get all that looked at, get all that figured out. And I think, once again, I think if we just replace that, you know, tear that transmission apart, get in there, fix that primary chain, fix that dog on the first gear, probably replace first gear with a new hardened gear set with the big dog on it. It's coming back. Yes. All right. Oh, yeah, guys. That is awesome. Look at that. And this is the gearing that's going to go really, really fast. It all fits. It's really close in there, but it does fit. And I can still go down a couple teeth here if I need to, because I still have room to come back. That was my biggie. If I need to go down a size here, I had to have more room to adjust back. We do. Good. Very good. Very, very good. And you see over here, everything's still completely unhooked. I just got the motor mounts mocked into place. Oil lines are unhooked. Most everything is still unhooked because I'm just doing all the figuring and planning to get everything done. Of course, everything over here on the carburetors, that's good. Got the new boots on order. I couldn't find black boots to get them here soon. I should have thought about this a month ago. I didn't. I'm not even sure what color they are. I don't think they're black. We'll see when they get here. But I think it's going to be the right size boot. It goes from 50 millimeter down to 45 for the intake plenum to the new carb. So I think we're going to be good. And over here, this is really why it's all happening, guys. That's going to be a banging little engine, sure. This is the old TD04. Banging little turbo. And really, back in the day, they designed these turbos really to operate where they needed them to. That's when they were still learning how to control boost. That was the biggest problem for a long time, was the boost would just skyrocket. We couldn't really control it. The wastegate was the only thing keeping the turbine from spinning, and sometimes it wouldn't. It would just keep going. It'd overboost the engine. Fuel system couldn't keep up. They would go pop, and that was the end. Lots of Nissans, lots of Subarus. Some of the newer Hondas are better about it, but that's really just because the ethanol fuels and trying to figure stuff out. We're getting there. But the older turbos were smaller to really be able to regulate the boost easier. And this one, it's a great TD04, TD04H. If you guys can see there on the top, it's upside down. Let me spin you around here. Up, doesn't, up, no. Camera's not letting me do that. TD04H. And if you can see in here, let me grab screwdriver. See if I can get you guys in there a little better. Or actually, if I just move it out here. See the shaft play? This turbo is used, or not my manifold, the turbo is used. It's from a Mitsubishi, I think it's from a Mitsubishi VR4 twin turbo. It was a takeoff that was replaced. I got it dirt cheap. Obviously, as you guys can see, everything we've done has been with this turbo. It still works great. It's still got some shaft play. It could spin a little better, but it still works. So I'm gonna hang on to this and probably it's gonna get a rebuild. I think I'm gonna send it off. It's gonna get a rebuild. It's badass. But scoot this one back. Since we know now how to control boost, we don't need smaller turbos that won't make the boost. That's what the trick was here. As fast as you want to spin this one, it won't make a lot of boost. You know, it'll make 15 pounds, but that was really okay for most setups. This one is essentially the same. If you guys can see, the turbine is not that much different. It's slightly bigger just to increase the flow. It increases the flow because it's made to work at a higher RPM level to control, to be able to still accelerate once I'm accelerating, which this turbo didn't. It would kind of let off on the very top end. This one's going to pick up and only get to be more. So we're going to be good. And that's on the turbine side. So the exhaust can leave and go away quickly and get rid of the heat. That's the more heat that we try and hold in because the turbine won't spin and let out fast enough, that causes issues more than this will. And also too, these are almost the same size inducers, but the housing itself is almost twice the size. So the housing itself is what allows the airflow because the inducer wheel will suck it in. And on this one, oh yeah, zero shaft play. It's brand new. Oh yeah, that sucker is gonna light up and send it. It's gonna send it to the moon. I can't wait, guys. We're about to be back to moon boost level. This is really where I started with. And I realized right from the get-go this turbo was way too hot for my tuning. So I downsized to the TD04, which I was able to find. We're good now, guys. It's coming back. Disco Potato, back in action. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, yeah. Everything's looking real good over here. So, soon as we get parts, cut more parts. And actually, I got these too. Let me show you. These right here are, if you guys know, the exhaust manifold gaskets are usually a copper squishy gasket. These are the new stamped aluminum ones that are much stronger and they can be able to squish down and not crinkle like the brass ones do or the copper ones do. And these also fit exactly perfect with my manifold. And they also fit exactly perfect in there with my port job. Once again, this thing is going to flow like no tomorrow. It's going to make a bunch of boost. It's going to go real fast. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't, because there's way more to come, guys, on a really beautiful, smoking hot, amazingly fast Honda that I think is going to blow all of our minds. Here we go, guys. It's time to go really fast. Thanks for watching. Let's go. Yeah. Ooh wee. Booty hoo.